On my right, we have a 69 plate white Ranger that is on 113,000 miles. And on my left, we have a 21 plate white Ranger that is on 57,000 miles. They've both come in for suspected snap belts. We know already that one of them isn't, and we know already that one of them is. Stay tuned, figure out what one's what. Finally, we have one that isn't a bi-turbo, so it means we've got no vacuum box on the front. We haven't got two huge snails here. Let's get tucked into it. Put the wing covers on so we don't damage anything. It's not looking good already, is it? That's doing wonders for your turbo, isn't it? Hey. It's so easy to just service a car. It's definitely a tight spot in that turbo. As you can see, we've got some in and out and some up and down. We'll definitely be recommending a turbo at the same time. But for now, let's get tearing it down. Everything looking slightly rusty as well. Little clutch dump of the Milwaukee never fails. Of course, we've got an oil leak from the timing cover. Why wouldn't we? Get the crank pulley tool. This bit screws into the crank. That goes into the pulley. That then screws against that, pushes the pulley off. Always inspect the back of these and make sure that the middle bit spins freely. But they have like a rubber dampening on the inside. You want to check that out when you take them off. Make sure there's no big cracks or anything in there. Right, 13, 10 and a whole bunch of 8s. Now these Rangers, like the Transits, they do come with options on the timing covers. So this one is going to be a 616 because it has a hole in the middle. Also, it doesn't have a bolt hole here because the fan mount pushes against that after you do up these two 15s. When you take these covers off, you want to get your angle so you're not facing the engine, you're just hitting the cover. All right, and then you want to create a gap and then get in there with your lever bar. We've got a gap now. We can get in there with the lever bar, start prying that away. But I definitely see a lot of black nasty bits, like it hasn't been serviced at all. The belt still seems intact. I'm about to turn it over, see if there's any teeth on the bottom that are snapped. If it's only snapped like 3 or 4, it also won't do. But this was recovered in, as diagnosed by another garage, as a snapped belt. But is it? I don't think so. I mean, it's a nasty looking belt, but it's not snapped. It needs a belt anyway, so no time lost really. Just gonna first check if it's in time. Maybe it's jumped, because coming around to the top, it doesn't look like they are. So let's get one pin in there. Yeah, no, it's out. That hole in the back of the block there is going to line up with this hole in the camshaft here. You can see that this one is actually sticking out slightly further. So we know we're still on the right track. The top's going to have to come off to assess the damage, but it definitely wasn't a snapped belt. Let's get the belt off, see if we can feel any free play in the pulleys, and then we'll start attacking the top. As you can see, the belt is fucked. Huge cracks all the way along and on the inside. Completely kaput. If you come and take a look at these camshafts here, you can see that they are completely flat. That is completely flat, no gap, no nothing. Now, if we come and look at the ones on the car, if I put the torch under there, can you see the gap with the light coming through on this side? So that exhaust camshaft is sticking out further, so let's take the top off. Let's inspect the damage. Get the wiper blades off. Right. This is our seat for the next half an hour or so. Right, that's that out. That's broken, so we'll need a new one of them. We've marked all the injectors, we've marked all the pipes, and we've also marked the front 2 clamps because the front 2 are different to the back 2. Awesome. Not one turns by hand. That's a good sign. Look at that. The reason I'm putting the fuel pipe on here is just so that I can lever the injectors without damaging the threads. Undo the fuel rail. Get the vacuum pump off, get the little bracket on the side off, then we take the cams off. 3/8 mils for the vacuum pump. I can already see in here these camshafts are nasty. Black. Maybe it's had 1, 2 oil changes in its life. Wow, look at this. Smash that to pieces. Vacuum pump's failed. See it? That's snapped. Bits missing. Camshaft would have got locked up. Tooth jumped. That's why it's moved. We are definitely on the right track. Here you go. There's a bit of vacuum pump from the back. Yeah, it's all stuck in there. Just take it off and have a look-see. Dipstick tube. Well, there's our vacuum pump. Seized in there, look. How was that even turning? We have found the problem, other than obviously never ever doing an oil change by looking in here. We'll just put all of these in at the same time while we're here. They've got like little bits of belt on them anyway. Slightly worn away underneath. Let's get our special tool and let's check the cylinders. See if Eagle Eyes can find it.
It refuses to turn.
It does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's there, look. Along with like 3 other bits of the vacuum pump. It's covered in belt. So I'm going to test the bores now and we'll go from there. Anybody who hasn't seen any of our previous videos, first of all, go back and watch them. But this is the tool that we use to check the bores down in the cylinders. So we'll just put this in the top here in the injector hole. And if it blows pressure back, we know that it's good. We can see it coming through the intake or hear it going through the exhaust. It's bad, so let's see what we've got. That one's fine. That one's fine. You can see it turning over the engine. Wonder if we can make it run. That's good. And that one's also good. Let's see if we can get the crank clutch spinning. Free fuel, air. And that is diagnostics on this one done. Turns out it wasn't a snap belt, but we figured out why. Rough diagnosis, it's fucked. But basically he's gonna need set camshafts, vacuum pump, wet belt kit, turbo, maybe the injectors testing. I think we probably should. And then I think he's good to get back on the road. So all those you guys were looking forward to seeing a snap belt, you didn't see it on this one, but next up on the list, being pushed in right away, is another one with a suspected snap belt. So let's check that out. Now on to the next Ranger. This one is a bi-turbo. It is a 21 plate. The mileage is 56,000 miles. Maybe it was on for its second oil change if they followed the forward plans. We learned from that one, maybe not to trust another garage diagnosis. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get Alex on the key. He's going to turn it over while I look in the top, see if the top turns. Go on then, Alex. And again. One more. Yeah, nothing's turning up the top, so I'm pretty sure we got a snap belt on this one. Let's get tucked into it and let's take the cover off. Bonnet's been off before. Cannot believe this has only done 56,000 miles. I think that's probably one of the lowest, if not the lowest, snap belts we've seen. Let's get the scuttle off. We know it needs to come off, so let's just attack that first. Actually, Vlad, do you want to swap? You see me do that one, you can do this one.
Oh.
One of them. Let's take the air filter out. See what sort of service we're looking at. Looks better from the top, but underneath we've got the same shit. Look at that. Again, great for the turbos. One of them and one of them. Gotta be good luck. Cutty cutty. It's 4 years old, so it's going to be less rusty, but we do still have the Ranger timing cover leak. All of them have it for whatever reason. Back of it's fine. Middle of it turns all right. But this one, no bolt in the middle here. And it has that hole. There's no bolt in that hole. Whereas on the 616 with the hole in the middle, this is covered up. So if you ever come to do one of these and you don't have a hole in the middle and you think, oh no, I've lost the bolt somewhere, don't panic, you haven't. The fan cover actually presses up against it. Cover off. Before we get it off, how many teeth are snapped? What do you reckon? Let us know in the comments. And Vlad?
15.
15. Ah, see, that's exactly what I was going to say. Okay, I'm going 17. No, I don't think it's that many. 13. It's a bit cleaner than the last one, isn't it? You see the snap teeth here? Don't think it's going to be a lot, but they're definitely there. Let's count the teeth, Vlad. Let's count the teeth. Look at that, 56,000 miles. I want to say it's almost worse condition than that one. I don't know how that one hasn't snapped. Would you say 15?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I should have stuck with 17. Bollocks! I can literally. Joking, this is fucked. So let's get the top off. Let's see what else is damaged. Hey. That breather's fine. These ones are going to come out. Just got that feeling. It's only 50-something thousand miles. Cuatro. What do you call 4 Mexicans in quicksand? Cuatro cinco. Ha. Now it's just vacuum pump. The fucking that is vacuum pump. Wonder if they do like a really small. If anyone knows of like a really small battery ratchet, so you don't have to do this shit. Doesn't need to do anything tight. Just, you know when a bolt's too tight for your fingers, but then like too loose for a ratchet? That. I think this is a new vacuum pump. Could be wrong, but the bonnet was off, the scuttle had been out before. I could be wrong, but that looks very, very new to me. Yeah, that's new. So, rather than sort the actual issue, which is here, they've just chucked a vacuum pump in it. Now, at that same time, you'd have gone, oh, the vacuum pump's fucked. The belt must be fucked. Let's put a belt on it. No. Let's let it run. Let's let it run. Run it up! It's fucking dead now, isn't it? So, now he needs an engine. Oh, yeah. Lift off. Both cams turn all right. I think this one's moved slightly. Well, nothing's smashed to pieces, which is a good sign. Same thing as last time. Just get the special tool in there. It's fine. It's fine. That's fine. That's fine. 2 for 2. Some lucky people. Head's fine, valves are fine. Just camshafts. We'll put the followers and lifters in it. The camshafts, I think one of the lobes have turned. I can't be 100% sure, so we'll just put them in it. So that's both of these diagnosed. We know what both of them need. Now, you were all ever so upset about no part 2 last time, so we're going to give you a part 2 this time. Whether we get both in there, we're unsure, because work does have to continue even without the video. But part 2, we will definitely do for you guys. Stay tuned.